I've got an art background behind me because I'm not in my usual spot. So let's go over and take a look at what's going on the chat list. Yesterday, affordable activity program for internet service is available for those Chatham County residents who qualify. That program provides you with $30 of subsidy every month if you qualify. The interesting thing about it is we posted that on our Facebook page, and a lot of people came back with, hey, you know what? That's great, but I'd rather have good internet service first. So a lot of that feedback coming back from folks. There's also an article that came out earlier in the week that we supplied a link to. Does a secretive underground Pittsburgh facility serve as inspiration for the Stranger Things lab? It makes reference to the AT&T bunker that's located off Big Hole Road, and you can take a look at that link. We'll also provide that link on our Chatham Chat List Facebook page. There was a note about mower batteries that their quality have been down and they're lasting as long as they need to. Someone's looking for recommendations on cart repair. We also had up about venomous snakes and what to watch out for. Someone was also had mentioned earlier in the week about feral cat feeding. Different folks feel differently, but this one person wrote in and says it's not a good idea to feed feral cats. It may make you feel good, but overall, as my veterinarian put it, you are not doing them any favors. So it was an interesting thing. We also had three stories on the Chatham Journal website, chathamjournal.com, about there were 3 crime stories. Goldston man was charged with illegal possession of firearms. He was a felon, so you're not allowed to have firearms. Man charged with child-related sex offenses. And then an arrest was made in a rash of break-ins in Siler City, and that had been going on since last year. And then we also had a link to Olivia Porter of Northwood. She's going to be playing college basketball next year, but she did qualify and was one of the top scorers in the NC East versus West All-Star Girls basketball team. So Olivia, congratulations to you, a fantastic student. Love her mom and dad, great parents. All right, we're going to take a look at the Chatham Chat List Facebook page. Here's an interesting one. Chip maker is supposed to add, supposedly it's not final or anything, add 1,800 jobs in North Carolina with a new plant. And it's interesting because someone wrote in, I wonder how much waste that will dump into Hall River, Jordan Lake. And then someone responded, I'm not getting in the middle of this discussion. They just wrote that, hey, this is not upstream from either one of those locations. And these 2 ladies are going at it. And it may be 2 ladies. I'm not sure. I'm staying out of it. I also want to know if you're interested, Chatham Literacy Group, chathamliteracy.org is looking for tutors to help tutor adult readers. As I mentioned, we have a link to the Chatham Chat List that went out today. Many of you may have known Wayne Stroud Sr., 88. He passed away at his home on July 9th, and Donaldson Funeral Home took care of that. We also found out that VinFast, that's coming to Chatham County to build a electric car factory, received $1.2 billion. That's B in the setup to come here to North Carolina. Also, an interesting note. There is a Substack out there, and we posted a link to it. Chatham County schools are experiencing a loss of 200 students despite population growth. You can take a look at that. There's a link there, and you can take a look at it. Also, JM staff got to meet the new principal, April Barco, yesterday. So she was out and about. We got a picture of that. You mentioned the thing about getting $30 a month on your internet service bill. And as I mentioned, hey, folks, we can get internet service. Can we get internet service worth paying every month? So a lot of folks in the county are not happy with this service. Also want to know another passing, Larry Morris, Siler City, passed away at the hospice house in Pittsburgh on Sunday, July 3rd. And he's from Siler City. And then Moses Fogg, 85 of Siler City, had passed away on July 1st. We've started posting some of those on the Chatham Chat List. There's a couple of email services out there that provide that information. So we've logged on a because folks are interested in knowing. Again, one person here was 85, another was 82, 152. So people find them interesting. Also, Circuit City Merchants has welcomed to Circuit City Merchants Group the chocolate seller in a sweet shop in Pittsburgh. Chocolate lovers are, and I'm going to need to stop off there and do a interview there. Also want to let you know that at the Chatham County Library is offering a virtual screening of The Mosque in Morgantown. You do need to email social.library@chathamlibraries.org, and they'll send you a link so you can watch it virtually. What we've also been doing is the Chatham chat list. We also have a page that's set up that automatically aggregates stuff, and one of the things it aggregates is social media photos about ChathamNC, hashtag ChathamNC, so you can take a look at that. Also, elections coming up in November. If there's anything going on, feel free to share that information. Chatham County GOP is having a Meet the Candidates forum on July 23rd at 6:30. Don't care if you're independent, Republican, Democrat. If you've got some political event going on in the county, it's got to be in Chatham County, Chatham centric. We're more than willing to share that information because we want to have educated voters. Also coming up, which is interesting, let's see, it's coming up this Saturday, tomorrow, 8 o'clock. It's the Point Blank Solutions Concealed Carry class over in Siler City. You can hook up to that. We all found a page from eater.com talking about the best fried chicken in America. I personally like Verley's, love going down there on Tuesday and getting some of their chicken. Verley's did not make the list, but a chicken restaurant over in Durham did. Someone who had moved here from Ohio, their hometown, mentioned that Belgrade Gardens in Barberton, Ohio made the list. I don't know if I'm going to make a road trip to Barberton, Ohio, but it's nice to know that, hey, somebody recognized that. A lot of softball, rec league softball and baseball going on right now. Just want to do a shout out to the West Chatham 12U softball team. They won the state championship game. Fantastic, ladies. Great job. Congratulations. Also, if you're looking for live music coming up August 13th, Estimer and Cole. I've met these guys. They're pretty good. I've got a couple of videos of them on our YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out. Also, neat thing, on a chathamjournal.com website, UNC Family Medicine residency graduated the inaugural class from their Siler City track. Those are folks who are geared towards serving the rural community health needs. So that is neat that UNC is making that effort. Bad news for everybody, I think, is the U.S. inflation reached a new 40-year high in this June of 9.1%. It's hurting a lot of people, especially folks that are on the lower end, and gas and everything else. It hurts. Also on the Chatham chat list, Facebook page, we've got a link to Tamaya Walden, number 4 Chatham Charter High School. She's apparently doing pretty well and has some videos out there. Which charter schools got their Summer Wonders camp still open? Neat thing is, back on July 13th, we posted a link to a story about a 75-year-old woman who was missing in Asheboro and apparently was heading towards Siler City. We posted that, I think, in the morning, 11:33. By that afternoon, somebody had noted that she had been found. So, hey, there is some good news out there in the world. And I think with that, we're going to wrap it up. Let me just scroll through here quickly. We talked about the arrest. And Cora Food Banks looking for food items. Things they're looking for this month is low sodium canned veggies, low sugar canned fruit, juice boxes, apples, and toothpaste. Should just give you an idea. Also want to share this little bit of information on our Chatham Chatless Facebook audio demographics. Women seem to love us. Not me, but the Chatham Chatless Facebook page. My wife follows me. That's important. Demographics are 74% women, 26% men, and the age group distribution is primarily 35 to 55. So that gives you an idea. Pittsburgh, Siler City, Chapel Hill, Bear Creek, Sanford, Carrboro, Moncure, Goldston, Raleigh, and Apex. That's where we're getting our readership. So hey, I appreciate you folks. We do try to stay Chatham centric with it's nice to see that we've got folks from around the community who come in and listen to us. Also appreciate it. I know we've got servicemen and women that are stationed outside the county, outside the country, and I know some of them are part of the Chatham chat list. Appreciate having you folks on there. All right, hey, that wraps it up. It looks like I need a shave. And with that, I'm going to say bye, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow, maybe not. I do not know yet, but I'm going to try to get back on a regular rotation, the regular cycle, since, again, it's been 8 weeks since I took a hiatus just to enjoy some time with the family, take time off. So, hey, Chatham County, have a fantastic Friday. I know you will, and have a fantastic weekend.